Hey guys, it's me, Drew. Welcome back to my channel and happy Monday. I hope you all had a great weekend. I had a weekend full of cleaning, a little bit of work, and a lot of candle burning. I finished so many candles, you guys, that I had pretty decent performance from. I will obviously share that, but I got through a lot of candles and a lot of wax because I did do some spring cleaning this weekend and throughout the week, and I reorganized my wax, I reorganized my candles, and I took a big collection of things that I'm like, you know what? I need to get rid of these. So I did a great deal of burning and melting, and it feels so good to put these guys in the recycling bin after I film this video. So as always, we'll start with the candles. Without further ado, let's get into it. Starting with candles, I finished this Wholesome Apple and Sweet Berry from Yankee Candle. This is one of their 2-wick, what is this called? Their wellness collection now. I can never keep track. And it was fine. It did burn all the way down. No problems with flames or anything, but there was no scent throw and obviously a lot of sooting. These are pretty jars, how you can sit it on the foot there. And to be honest, I might clean this out and turn this into a vase for flowers. I've been really into putting some fresh flowers out for decoration, especially with the spring. And I love repurposing candle jars to do that with. So definitely think I'll keep that. But otherwise, I wasn't really anything to write home about. Same with this one, the chocolate chip cannoli. This was a total fail. Totally small wicks at the halfway mark and completely unscented. And now it just smells like burnt chocolate chip cookies. This was not great. I was really disappointed with this one. Really disappointed. So I had no luck on that one. Oh, this one. Pumpkin pecan waffles. I love pumpkin pecan waffles, but this really solidifies that I am a seasonal burner. I had this going in my office. This was about half burned, and I stuck it in my storage, and then I brought it out. I'm like, oh no, not a half burned candle. So I finish it. Okay. Maple syrup, golden waffles, pumpkin spice, and brown sugar. I love this scent. I love this scent. But in my office this week, I had this burning a couple days. It just made the air smell so thick and felt thick. I don't even know how else to describe it. Like, I opened it up and I just felt heavy in that room. Like, this just surrounded the space in not a good way. I was like, oh my God, please self-extinguish, or I just have to get rid of this. But I did let it self-extinguish itself, and it is done. And I have some more pumpkin pecan waffles candles, but those will not get burnt until the fall. I am like not in the mood for that thick, heavy bakery right now. Like, I'm ready for fresh. I finished a Palo Santo, tried and true. I love Palo Santo from Bath & Body Works. Palo Santo wood, warm amber, and soft musk. It's beautiful. It's fresh. If you like Palo Santo, you know, this is just, it's warm and comforting when you want it to be, but it's also cool and crisp when you want it to be. It's hard to explain. I love this. I will always rebuy it. I have a big stash of it. I finished Sweet Mint Julep. I believe this was from either last year or the year before. Crushed rosemary mint, splash of bourbon, and sweet vanilla simple syrup. I actually really like this scent. It was really crisp, really fresh. The mint definitely leaned more towards like fresh mint from the garden versus like peppermint, which I really enjoyed. I didn't really get much bourbon, but I definitely got the like sweet syrupy mint drink. It smelled like you were making like a mint cocktail. I had this burning in my kitchen for its entirety, and it was just nice like when I walked by the kitchen being like, oh, that's that delicious mint julep candle. So it was really pleasant. I finished 2 eucalyptus rains. One from both of these I think from last year, just different collections. This was like a summer, and this was the neutrals that was like fall, I think. Eucalyptus rain, aromatic eucalyptus, spearmint leaves, and fresh spring rain. This one burned great all the way up until the halfway mark, and then it was like, I'm done, and it actually self-extinguished itself right here. So it was like, I can't perform anymore. So I don't know, but this one burned all the way down, like literally to here, high flames the entire time. This was a great candle, just a great solid candle. I love eucalyptus rain. It's a really great bathroom scent. I just got a wallflower in it for my bathroom, so I do really enjoy this scent. It's fresh. It's not like eucalyptus spearmint, where it's like that really strong aromatic eucalyptus. It's very soothing, and with the watery rain notes, it's beautiful. I love, love, love that one. Speaking of love, this is available now, just in a different packaging. Cozy Linen and Nectarine. If you have not tried this, you have got to. I got this and it sat in my collection for a long time. White nectarine, fresh linens, warm sandalwood, and sweet musk. Oh my gosh, this was so great. It did not have the best burn at the halfway mark again, but even though once it got halfway, I got really puny wicks, it still threw great. I also, once the sweet mint julep was done in my kitchen, I replaced it with this one. And oh my gosh, it's just really good. It's the fresh linen scent, like that very fresh sheets, but the nectarine adds just this hint of juiciness that makes it really spring and just really fresh. I could see this being burnt in a bedroom, but I think with a citrusy nectarine, it is like the quintessential kitchen fragrance for spring. Even though I don't love the new packaging, I might end up purchasing at a next candle sale another one because I really enjoyed it. I was really impressed. Raspberries and whipped vanilla. This guy didn't even get to 2 burns, and it was a horrible performer. I mean, it was a bad performer, but again, I mean, it was probably to here when it started to get low flames, but the scent was still really good and really strong. Pink raspberries, strawberry vanilla bean, and sugared lemon drops. This is so good. It is juicy raspberry, tart lemon. It's so good. Like a raspberry lemonade. It's so yummy. I did pick this up in a wallflower bulb during the sale this weekend too. I didn't haul that. It was only like 10 bulbs. I don't know. It wasn't super exciting. But yeah, I love this scent. And I'm excited to melt that in a bulb. I finished this joke of a candle from Otherland. I tried them again. They're just as terrible as they were whenever I initially hauled them. I'm not impressed at all. This is Dreamlight, and this is Wild Freesia, Plush Plumeria, and Juicy Tangerine. I blew it out. It was done. It's right to here, as you can see, like for the shadow. It's like right here. Super sooty mess. You literally only could burn this for like an hour to 2 before it just started to soot like crazy. Same performance that I get from all of their candles. I don't understand how people say, these are so strong. These are so strong. Like, oh my gosh, like amazing throw for a small candle. They must literally live in a New York apartment and they have like the smallest space ever because these never perform. This empty guy from Yankee Candle was Lilac Blossom. I got this as my free birthday candle. You typically get like a large jar if you're like a regular customer, but I don't really shop with them anymore, so I only was eligible for a small one. The first burn, literally, I never even made a full wax pull. It was hilarious. I was like, what even is this? It barely made a wax pull. So I stuck this on a candle warmer in my office, and it actually performed great. It liquefied in like no time because it's a small teeny candle. But then I ended up pouring it into my separate warmers in there and let the dishes do the job. And it was great. I love the scent. It just, the burn was terrible. This Polyamorous from Boy Smells. I don't know why it wants to focus there. Polyamorous by Boy Smells. Definitely a dirty, dirty, dirty burning candle. However, this is a dupe for my favorite diptyque candle, Ben Juan. So if you don't want to spend the money on that Ben Juan candle, $74, try this out. It's only $38. It literally smells almost the same. Cardamom, geranium, tobacco flower, pistachio, beeswax, mahogany, and tonka bean. So good. So comforting, warm, a little bit sweet, smoky vanilla. I love it. This brand though, oh, this brand has so much work to do. So much work to do. I can't even believe their hand wash passed quality control. I'm not going to get on that tangent. It was the worst hand wash I've ever used in my life. And their customer service is like, just use 4 pumps of it. We're working on it. And I was like, really? They're like, well, here's 10% off. Like, I could just find a coupon code for 20% off. So, it just a terrible customer service. and the candles perform really bad. I'm burning one of their big 3 wicks, they call them their magnums, in my kitchen now, and the flames are just as terrible as Bath & Body Works. So I wrote this company off. Like, I will not be purchasing from them again. But if you want a cheaper dupe of the Diptyque candle, it did have a good strong throw. The burn was just terrible, so I would just stick that in a candle crock. All right, let's move on to beauty. I have 3 beauty items. The first one, oh man, okay. I don't have a bathtub in my new apartment, which is devastating. I love taking a bath. I love a bath bomb, but I went to Lush before my trip to get some bath bombs because I had a tub in my hotel. And I got suckered in because this smelled so good. And you know, when you're in a store, you just get suckered in, right? This orange shower scrub. If you want to feel like you got sunburn, use this. This burned so much. Add a little sunshine to your day with this citrusy sea salt buffer. Orange, you glad you found this fruity scrubber. Apply to damp skin, rub gently to exfoliate and cleanse, then rinse clean. Fresh orange juice helps to tone and brighten the skin. Well, the number 1 ingredient is sea salt. Let me tell you, I use this. I rinsed it off and I got out of the shower. It felt like I was in a sauna of like burning coals. It hurt so bad, you guys. It was so painful. And I was like, oh my God, this is terrible. I continued to use it as a hand scrub until it was done because I can't. Some things at Lush, again, I really like. Some things, not so much. Like their ocean salt as a face scrub is alcohol, lime juice, and sea salt. Sea salt is very bad for your skin. Lime juice, citrus on your skin, and alcohol. Again, some things, okay. Other things, not so much. This, not so much. These guys, Naturium kills it in every department. I love Susan Yara. If you don't follow her on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube, she makes some incredible videos. She launched her own skincare company that is incredible. Incredible. These are her body washes. You can buy them on naturium.com or in Target. I got mine from Target. This is the Vitamin C Brightening Body Wash. And this is the Perfector Salicylic Acid Body Wash. You ever get buildup from like deodorant? I use this under my arms about once a week and just like let it sit there. Amazing. I also use this if you ever notice any like body acne or anything you really want to try to like control, use this on your body. Let it sit for like a minute, 2 tops, and then rinse it off. This stuff is incredible. A salicylic acid body wash. Our skin renewing body wash is formulated with encapsulated, time-released salicylic acid that provides gentle exfoliation to help clear clogged pores and smooth skin without dryness or irritation. Developed for all skin types and appropriate for daily use. Can also be used as a facial cleanser. If you have like a teenage boy who suffers from like body acne, put this in his shower and then he can use it and his face. It's like, it's awesome. No scent, fragrance-free. It's really great, and I think it's like $12 at Target. It's a nice pump applicator. I recycled the pump already, but really love Naturium's products. And then the Brightener Vitamin C Body Wash, love. Our Silky Gel Cream Body Wash is formulated with gentle yet effective surfactants combined with ascorbyl glucoside, a highly stable vitamin C derivative, bioactive fruit acids, and enzymes, formulated to brighten the look of dark spots and dullness for softer, smoother, and more radiant-looking skin. Developed for all skin types and gentle enough for daily use. She gives you like the pH, the lather, the format, how to use it, what you feel like after, some technology in it, how it works. All these things. Really great science-based company. Really like this one too. Has a light citrus scent, which is natural for the vitamin C. Couple pumps on a loofah. Amazing. Really enjoy that. And now I'm pretty sure I'm digging through. I don't have a ton of wax. It's mostly Scentsy. But yeah, let's get into the wax. Let's start with the vendor wax. I don't have a ton, which is making me so happy. I finished Baked Roses from Super Tarts, Sweet Berries, Sour Cream Spice Cake, and Rose Cream. It smelled very plasticky. Even in the clam, out of the clam, it was just gross. And like, these kind of freak me out that they do this. But yeah, I finished that. I really couldn't smell it. I did, this was great. From Dessa's Homespun Scents, Library of Enchantment. It is aged old books, parchment, leather spines, and smoldering fireplace. This is from her Main Street Memories collection. Okay, I love this, but it lasted like, no joke, 4 or 5 hours, and then it was done. I did this in my bedroom after I deep cleaned, changed all the sheets, and I put this in, and it just made it smell like I just like polished the floors. It was so good. It was fresh, woody, like you just walked into a library. It was beautiful. I really enjoyed it. I just wish it lasted longer. I finished Ghost Face from Fantasy Wax. I actually mixed this with this one, which is Dr. Finkelstein, which is Old Town Bake Shop and Blueberry Muffin. I cut this in half and this in half and did 4 warmers in my office. Told you I've been doing a lot of vendor wax in my office lately. This was okay. Didn't last a long time, just like a blueberry bakery scent. I did Berry Swirl from Southbound. This was like one of those cakes that she has. Berry Waffle Cone and Yellow Cake Bites. This was okay. It didn't really smell. Once I put it in the warmers, it was more heavy berry cake than like true berry waffle cone. Didn't love that. I do love this. I love this scent so much. Irish Coffee Cream, or Irish Coconut Coffee from the Bathing Garden. This was a sample. This is like a decadent, creamy, rich, sweet coffee. I don't even know how else to describe it. It's so good, so good. I did this in a sample in a tea light in my bedroom just because I really wanted to smell it one morning. I did Jigsaw from Vintage Chic Scents, Blackberry Jam Butter Cookies, Sugar Cookie Dough, and Campfire Marshmallow. This was okay. I love Blackberry Jam Butter Cookie. It just didn't last long. And like, guys, I even do it in my office with the door shut. So like, it should last longer. Like, I open up the door and I can barely smell it after a couple hours. And like, my Scentsy, going strong. I did, from Fantasy Wax, Lemon Sugar Bundt Cake. This lasted like 8 or 9 hours in my bedroom. This was like one of her snap bars. I did 2 in one warmer and then 4 and 4 in the other. So I did 3 warmers with it. So very just like lemon bakery deliciousness. This was terrible. Harper James Espresso. This is probably the vendor that I've been the most disappointed with. I never get throw from any of her stuff. Coffee bean and vanilla cream. This was just, I was expecting coffee, like blow me out of the house. I did a whole coffee day, lit some coffee candles, nothing. Deadly Nightshade from Fantasy Wax, which is Blackberry Fizz. I did this in my kitchen. It wasn't really memorable. I did this sample, I know, crazy, but in my bathroom because I just wanted to see. I love the way this sample smells. I just couldn't smell anything in my bathroom. Campfire, Mallow, Palo Santo, and Driftwood right there from L3. It was really nice. I just wish I could smell it. This I could smell. Jack from Fantasy Wax. Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, Sugar Cookie Royale, and Vanilla Bean Noel. This was like a delicious pumpkin pecan waffles because that Sugar Cookie Royale oil, chef's kiss. So beautiful. It's like the most rich, decadent, buttery sugar cookie mixed with the pumpkin pecan waffles. Smelled incredible. Mrs. Puff from Fantasy Wax, citrus, almond, and mixed berries. This was okay. I did this in my kitchen. I thought it would be like a bright citrusy wake up in the morning scent. I just didn't really get anything from it. Talked about this before. This is my last one. It's done. Out to Dry from Melted Mousse. This smells like you're walking by a house in the spring or summer and they're doing laundry and it's like coming out of the vent. It's the best laundry scent ever, but the oil's been discontinued and I don't buy vendor wax anymore. So either way, that's finished. All right, let's dive into the Scentsy. I didn't do a ton from Scentsy this week, but I definitely did enough. I finished my Frosted Petals brick. I did not love this. This was okay. It wasn't anything remarkable, and it wasn't very strong. Like, I don't know. I hope that that's not just, I have again talked about it. It's not just me with the bricks. I find that bricks just are not as strong as I'd like them to be. That's why I'm actually going to let all my spring bricks sit for like a month before I start melting them in my drawer so they can really cure and I can really get a true experience from them. Frosted Petals is just okay. It's like sweet, a little bit floral, a little powdery winter floral scent. Like, I like the scent. It just did not perform. All right. Oh, I think I did my favorite sound. 2 clams of this pink coconut, which is the scent of the month for February? Maybe. February, March. February. I don't know. It was very light. Very light. I did two clams in my dining room, living room, kitchen. It's like a sweet raspberry coconut, but that's it. Yeah. It's nothing special. I wish it was better. Oh, this is going right now in my bedroom. Mediterranean Spa. It is in my club, and I have some more before my club ships, which is April 17th, which I'm so excited. It actually was a quarterly club that was supposed to ship in May, but then I was like, I want it earlier, so I switched it to monthly. Once my monthly comes, I'm going to back it back up to quarterly. There's just some bars in there that I really want some more of. And this is so good. This is so good. Like, this, I've definitely noticed, like, with Scentsy and just in general, I'm gravitating more towards the aquatic, fresh scents, just in nature. And this is so good. This is sweet, fruity. I get, like, a little bit of, like, a spice in the background, but not like cinnamon spice, more like a citrus spice, like a zing, like a bergamot or a lime or something like that. There's not really a description for this on the site or anything, so I don't really know exactly what's in it, but I know it's powerful. It lasts a couple days. It's in my bedroom now. I love Mediterranean Spa. I just removed this from my club because I was so disappointed with this. Melon and apple granita. I did 2 of these in this room. It barely lasted, like, at all. I don't understand. It smells so good in the clam. It's sweet honeydew and cantaloupe with just a touch of apple in like a spritzer. It's so good. It's so springy, so summery, so bright, so citrusy, so fresh. It just didn't last at all in here. Melon and apple granita. I have one more bar. I'm going to save it and do it in my bedroom one day since it's a smaller space to see if I can get some longevity and performance. But otherwise, no, it makes me so sad. Speaking of sad, sweet plum pastry. Sad because it's not in my club. I talk about it every time I melt it. I just crave sweet plum pastry so much. And I need to not crave it as much because it's not my club anymore. It wasn't even an option for voting. So sad. Look how yellow these clams are. This is the best. It's the best. It is sweet plum pastry. A little bit of pastry. Not a ton. It's definitely more sweet plum forward, which I'm fine with. I love sweet plum pastry. Cannot get enough. Sweet, sophisticated. Sweet, not super sophisticated, but delicious. I have this going right now. It is in my club. I love this so much. Flower Shop. I have 2 bars going in here now, and it smells like you are walking through a flower garden or a flower shop. Like the cold fridge, when you open it up, like when you go into a florist shop and they have those refrigerators, you pop it open, and it just smells like you walked into a flower shop. Melanie, accurate, right? Is this what that smells like? It has to. This is so good. This is so good. Oh, I actually want to do some mixing with it now that it is safe in my club and I'm going to get it on a regular basis. Especially mixing with mango. Go-go mango. I like this, but okay. I understand a lot of people say this is super light. I did this in my bedroom. You know how people also say that, like, cherry apple strudel is one of those, it's great and then it's gone? That's how this was for me in my bedroom. Every time I walked in there throughout the day, oh my God, so strong. I love this. This is great. It's like everybody describes. It's like juicy mango. This reminds me of the Bali Mango shower gel or lotion spray, all of it, scent from Bath & Body Works in the body care line years ago. It was in like an orange bottle. There was a green bottle one, and there was a blue one. Bali Mango, Fiji, not Fiji Sunshine Guavatini. It was like a Fiji something. I don't remember, but I remember the color was like this. Bali Mango lotion. Oh, I love that. That was great. But then pewtered out and it was gone. Anyway, sugared strawberry. This is so good. And this is a scent that I feel like in the fall and winter when I'm like craving summer. I say that because I hate summer. If I never ever had to live with another day of summer, I would be fine because I hate it. I hate the weather. I hate the heat. And scent is my life. I love scent. Air condition kills scent. But if I didn't have air condition, it would kill me. So I need my air condition and I will sacrifice scent for that. But my Scentsy seems to work through air condition a lot. So that's good. But triggered strawberry, so good. It is like summer. It is like strawberry jam, a little bit artificial, but that's okay because it is so delicious. Oh, this is so yummy. I could talk about it all the time. And I never add it to my club because it always comes back every year. I'm adding this to my club when this transition comes because I don't ever want to be without my beloved sugared strawberry. Last but not least, I'm just gonna stop putting these in my air purifier because they're useless. This is pumpkin roll in the pods. I did this in my air purifier in my office, which the smallest haul, flower garden warmer and an air purifier filter. I'm not even going to film it, but I did place an order for 5-6 packs. So I will film that because I needed some more bars. Some bars that I didn't even realize I didn't have in my collection. Anyway, pumpkin roll. I mean, this doesn't smell like anything, and it didn't smell like anything in the purifier. To me, like, you're cleaning the air. It's not going to scent it. I don't know. It just seems very, very, what word, like, cross, cancels out. I don't know exactly the word that I'm thinking about, but, like, if it's cleaning the air, putting the pod, I don't know. But I'm saving the rest of my pods, and when I close out my next party, I'm going to use my half off or rewards to get a Purify or a Scentsy pod plug-in, wall fan diffuser, just because I want to put it maybe in my bathroom, the wall fan diffuser, and see how that works, because I have a lot of pods, and I don't have a wall fan diffuser, and I want to be able to scent that space with those and use them up, so I'm not wasting them in a purifier. And then last but not least, I finished a Daylight from Kringle in Fresh Lilac. I had this burning in the room when I had that Yankee Candle going, just for some ambiance and some complimentary fragrance. I love these little Daylights. I think they're a great way to check out the fragrances. They're like $3.50, and Kringle, it's just a great way. And I think their Fresh Lilac is beautiful. I cannot wait until it's like a true spring day where I can open my windows and it stays that consistent weather all day and light that Fresh Lilac 3-wick in my living room and have it scented. Wait until you see, by the way, the 3-wick that I'm burning right now. It's a Goose Creek. I got it as a gift from a friend, and I was like, I've never tried a Goose Creek candle. And it's Scooby-Doo from their Valentine's Day line because I love Scooby. I did not order the mystery machine. I don't know. I feel like it's going to come back in a flash sale sometime. And those, okay. I'm going to say something. I take a sip of Gatorade because it might be controversial. Scentsy has to have a contract with Disney. I mean, they do. They have but to produce these more warmers. Because I feel like nobody buys them. They all go to clearance or flash sales. Like, I wanted Wally so bad. And I was like, I'm not spending like, what, $80 on that? I'm like, no way. And I went to a flash sale for like $15. And then by that point, I'm like, no, I don't really need it. It's not my, like, I'm not a Disney gay. I'm not like a big Disney person. But Scooby-Doo was like my life. Up, I have the Up warmer because I love that movie. Up is one of my favorite Disney movies. But for the most part, like, I'm not just going to collect them to collect them because it's Disney. I only like certain Disney things. But spending that much money on a warmer that I'm not really even going to use, I just like to have it for the Disney because I don't have like a Disney room or like, the only way that I would see putting those out is if I had like a movie room. Maybe when I buy a house one day, I have like an extra room that's like a movie room, and I have them like by the TV as like my favorite Disney movies or something like that. I don't know, but justifying that much for that, I don't know. If there's a Wizard of Oz one, I would come out with that, but I don't know. I just feel like they're coming out with all these Disney warmers. People aren't buying them, and then they just go to the flash sale or clearance. So do you feel that too? Do you feel that like the Scentsy Disney warmers just go to a flash sale? That's how I feel. I don't know. Let me know, and I'll talk to you guys later. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you're notified with that bell. Oh, that was rough. I'm not going to edit this video. It's real life. And make it a better world. Be kind. I love you all so much. Bye, guys.